97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock.
Hello, this is Michael Spedden, and thanks for joining us today on the 97underground.com Michael Spedden Interviews channel here on YouTube. There have been many requests from both listeners and guests for us to make available our artist interviews so they can listen again or share with others. You can find us on YouTube at 97underground Michael Spedden. Remember, the Back of the Rack, the Michael Spedden Show, can be heard on 97underground.com every Tuesday from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. Not only do I feature artist interviews, I feature songs you forgot you liked, classics that never die, beloved local, regional, up-and-coming, and underground artists. You can listen anytime, anywhere by downloading our free app from 97underground.com. Just do it. And now, today's episode. I interviewed Joel Hoekstra right before he kicked off the European leg of the Hoekstra-Gibbs tour to discuss his latest album, Joel Hoekstra's 13, Crash of Life, his tour with Brandon Gibbs, and the upcoming TSO tour. He is always up to something, as you will hear. His website with information on all of his music, press, tour dates, and more is joelhoekstra.com. Enjoy the interview. And welcome back to the Back of the Rack, the Michael Spedden Show on 97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide. I recently had an opportunity to sit down and talk to Joel Hoekstra of Whitesnake to talk about his new album with his project Joel Hoekstra's 13. It's called Crash of Life. Also talked about his tour with Brandon Gibbs, and they were getting ready to leave for Europe at the time we spoke. I recently saw this tour. We're at Sellersville, PA at the theater, and it was a great show. Lots of great songs, audience interaction. Those two are a couple of characters, and an incredibly fun evening. And they had a real nice meet and greet afterwards, and the two of them were just as nice and gracious as can be to everybody. This show is well worth seeing if you ever have the opportunity. So, without further ado, here's our interview with Joel Hoekstra. Welcome, Joel. Nice to see you.
Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate you taking the time out.
You are here, there, and everywhere. It really seems like you're just getting around. Everybody sees your projects popping up. Right now, you're out on tour with Brandon Gibbs. You're also promoting a brand new album.
Yeah, Brandon Gibbs and I are headed to Europe, and that's kind of amazing. We toured the UK earlier this year, as well as our standard US stuff, and it's just kind of funny, if nothing else. I mean, we started out just two guys looking to have a good time and do these periodically just for fun, and now all of a sudden we're going international, and that's very exciting and kind of amusing, to be honest. I mean, we're like looking at doing Japan coming up and another UK and another Europe after that. So suddenly this thing is like turned into like something serious, which we're both just kind of cracking up about because we just get along and we just want to have a good fun show, like intimate show, chill show that, you know, people can come see us that are used to seeing us in bigger venues, etc. And we have an opportunity to say hello to everybody, and they get to see different sides of us, hear me talk a little bit, hear me sing a little bit, crack some jokes, and obviously say hi and hang out with everybody afterwards.
Well, great. It's an enjoyable show. I did happen to catch the show a few weeks ago up in Sellersville, PA. It was great. You come out and you see two guys having fun, enjoying each other and enjoying the crowd, and they're enjoying you. Banter back and forth, some great music, selections from both of your careers being played. Almost maybe like a walk through time or this is your life type of thing, huh?
Yeah, a bit. I mean, the music from the bands that we've been a part of, some of my stuff from Joel Hoekstra's 13, some of Brandon's solo stuff, some of his stuff from Devil City Angels that he was in with Ricky Rocket. And, you know, and then of course we got just a couple covers and things like that, and our moments where we each show off a little bit on guitar and do our thing. And yeah, and lots of storytelling and lots of jokes and just kind of a fun show, you know, very casual.
Again, you're seeing it up in Sellersville, PA, and it's in, you know, that was a nice theater, I think, you know, for your type of show. It was a fairly intimate theater, but it was very comfortable. Just looking at, I was going through your Facebook for, you know, this particular project and looking at some of the group shots you have of some of the rooms that you're in. That seems to be kind of the norm, that type of place that you're performing in, you know, all around here. What does Europe have in store for you? Are you going to be doing the same types of rooms over there, or maybe a little bigger or smaller?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. I actually don't really know. I haven't looked that closely at the itinerary. I mean, the U.S. is you know, a lot of like we'll do smaller theaters, maybe even some casinos here or there, and some clubs here and there, and I think we probably have a lot of that in store for us. The UK, I was really happy. I mean, I thought who's who knows us? Who's going to come? It's always kind of funny. From this end of things, you always feel like, well, I mean, it's just our names. Are people going to come to this? It's not like putting Whitesnake on the marquee or something like that, where people are going to come to it. So yeah, we did really well. I mean, we did really well in the UK and had decent sized audiences, and like there were no duds. We didn't have any shows where it was like, oh, no, nobody showed up. So we did well, and apparently Europe's selling really well. Actually, that's what I'm hearing. Kind of one of those fun things where it's like, well, I mean, we didn't really set out with like high expectations with this at all. Just kind of have a good time.
Let's spin a song off of your new album. What would you like to play?
How about Torn Into Lies?
Okay, great. We'll go ahead and play that. This is Torn Into Lies off of Crash of Life, off of Joel Hoekstra's brand new album from Joel Hoekstra's 13.
Once or twice
That's a great song. So you've got this great new album out, this great new project put together by yourself and this great lineup of musicians. Tell us about this here. This is exciting. I mean, it's a great lineup.
Yeah, thank you. I had 3 instrumental albums out years ago, and then as I became more well-known in the hard rock world when I joined Night Ranger and the Broadway show Rock of Ages, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Whitesnake, etc., the fans were all saying, how come your solo albums are like these instrumental fusion albums? You should record a rock solo album, and that was something that I wanted to do, so I formed what I call Joel Hoekstra's 13, which is essentially my rock side project. And that's Vinny Appice on drums, of course, from Dio and Black Sabbath, Tony Franklin from Blue Murder and The Firm on bass, basically Derek Sherinian from Dream Theater, Sons of Apollo on keyboards. The vocals on the first 2 records were essentially Russell Allen from Symphony X and Adrenaline Mob. And my friend Jeff Scott Soto, who's, played with everybody from Journey to Yngwie Malmsteen, basically does the backing vocals on these for me. And there's a new singer on Crash of Life named Girish Pradhan, who's a rising star from India. He's really an amazing vocalist, really incredible. I think did an incredible job on this records. Girish is somebody that's going to become more well-known here, like literally day by day. He's just joined the End Machine with George Lynch and Jeff Pilson as well. So working with those guys, and he's like one of those guys that in a year everybody's going to go, oh yeah, of course, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a really great lineup. Let's hear another song off of it. What do you want to give us a taste of for a second song here?
Let's go heavy then. How about Far Too Deep?
Okay, Far Too Deep it is. Folks, this is Joel Hoekstra's 13, Far Too Deep on 97underground.com.
Cast a spell upon my life, harboring your pain.
Going through this album, I mean, it really seems like you take everybody on a different journey, no matter what song you listen to. And this production, this was just a really great production as well. I know you were the producer. You had a great engineer, somebody working behind the board with you to accomplish this. How long did this album really take you to record? I mean, I
actually don't know. I mean, from the time I lay down the initial guide tracks for people before it goes off to Vinny Appice, who's usually, when you record, the drums are the first to go down.
Yeah, sure,
so
right.
I honestly couldn't tell you how long it was from the time it was where I wrote the initial first riff to I couldn't really tell you, man. I mean, It's not a matter of weeks. It's not a matter of like 3 weeks or something like that. It's more something that just kind of happens as little time periods allow. Like, all right, so let's try and get this done in that time frame and that get it out there. But I also don't like to take years to release.
Sure,
either,
right.
Yeah.
But this is, like I said, just very, very well done. I mean, there are just so many great parts in these songs, and I can really see this. The musicianship of all of you really shines on this year, and it's a project very well done. Is there anything else you'd like us to hear
from the same record,
or any other record that you have?
Yeah, I mean, we could backtrack to one of the other Joel Hoekstra's 13 albums as well, I suppose.
We sure can.
If we want to go back to Running Games, could play Hard to Say Goodbye.
Okay, off of Running Games, this is Hard to Say Goodbye, Joel Hoekstra's 13. And there you have it, folks, our interview with Joel Hoekstra, currently on the road touring with Brandon Gibbs in Europe, soon to be out on tour with Trans-Siberian Orchestra, which, if you have not seen, you are really missing out. Get out there and see them. And don't forget his latest album with Joel Hoekstra's 13, Crash of Life. Information on all of these things, his social media, news, where to buy his music, and much, much more can be found on his website, joelhoekstra.com. So let's make sure we get out there and support all of his endeavors for sure. Up next, let's keep in the spirit of things. Here is Iconic featuring, you guessed it, Joel Hoekstra. This is Nowhere to Run.
Trying to live from this past.
So, that was iconic Nowhere to Run off of the album Second Skin, here on the Back of the Rack, the Michael Spedden Show on 97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide. Iconic is a supergroup featuring Joel Hoekstra, of course, Michael Sweet, we remember him from Stryper, Tommy Aldridge, Black Oak, Arkansas, Ozzy Osbourne, Whitesnake, amongst other things. Marco Mendoza and Nathan James, all five of them, have done so many great things over the years. It's awesome that they've gotten together to release this great project. That is a great lineup indeed. So, who says nowadays there isn't any good music out there? I mean, come on, guys. You just really have to know where to look or listen. On the Back of the Rack, not only do we feature classics, but local and regional acts. Yes, it's true there are a lot of unsigned gems out there, and new material from all the veteran performers we've grown to love over the years, who are still out there doing great things, like forming supergroups like these guys. You want to hear good stuff? Keep your ears here every Tuesday afternoon between 4 and 5 p.m. Eastern. I'll be here for sure. So, if you have any requests, any classics, or otherwise cool songs you'd like to hear, let us know. Send me an email at thebackoftherack97@gmail.com. We'll be right back right after these words. Keep it tuned here. And thanks again for listening to 97 Underground, the Michael Spedden Interviews, and we hope you enjoyed today's show. Remember, download the free app from 97underground.com so you can listen to us wherever you go. The Back of the Rack, the Michael Spedden Show, can be heard on 97underground.com every Tuesday from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Listen anytime, anywhere.
Metal.
Worldwide metal 24/7. 97underground.com.